Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Madden 21 Ultimate Team video, and today I'm going to be going over the November title update that did come out yesterday. Sorry I was not able to get this video out yesterday. I don't know, I was just exhausted and I had so much homework to do that I just kind of fell asleep. Like, I don't know, I fell asleep. I didn't get a chance to record and post this video. I'm sorry, but this should be like 3 to 4 videos today, maybe even 5 depending on how many I want to get out. But before we get into this video, guys, and make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe and notice on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you don't want to miss any coming out in the future. Earlier today, I did upload a video going over Series 3. All of the content that did come out, and obviously later today we're gonna make a video on the 50, and we're also gonna probably have some other videos out later today, so expect those videos when they do come out. Without further ado, let's get right into these title update notes. To ensure Madden is the best game possible, scheduled updates are deployed by the Madden development team to add features to the game after launch and to tune gameplay based on community feedback. Pretty much all it's saying. Obviously they come out with updates, fix bugs and all that stuff. The key highlights of this patch are new gameplay mode, SSKO endless run, so we'll have to look into that. We got gameplay fixes and tuning, updated quarterback slide and quarterback dive mechanics, streamlined and updated parts of the Mut UI, franchise and yard stability improvements, multi-user franchise draft crashes have been fixed, and uniform and gear authenticity update. When we got gameplay updates, we obviously got dropped interceptions fixed, which is super nice. Dropped interceptions have been a big problem this year. Reading this off, it says fixed an issue allowing defensive teammates to cause a knockout on their teammate during an interception, so when two defenders collide, it won't always cause a deflection now, which is good. Tuning to decrease catching penalties for defenders catching in traffic, that's good. And dev note, these two changes will reduce the number of dropped interceptions for the defense, but they will not eliminate them completely. I think that's realistic. Obviously, interceptions get dropped in real life. If two defenders collide, interceptions are going to get dropped, and I think this is realistic. I think reducing it but not getting rid of it is a good idea. And then also, they fixed an issue preventing fumbles when not fatigued on quarterback draw plays, so quarterbacks will now fumble much more as a result of hits regardless of fatigue levels, so that's really good. Quarterbacks are going to start fumbling more, which is more realistic. Added logic to slow down the quarterback's acceleration at the end of the drop back on quarterback draw plays, as well as restricting the direction the quarterback can move immediately after catching the snap. Based on player feedback and stats data, we saw that quarterback draws become too powerful. With these changes, the quarterback draw play will have to be used more strategically rather than being a core play, so that's really good. Quarterback draw this year was insanely good. You could just, as soon as you like the ball, you could run in any direction at max speed. It was really OP, so fixing it right there is really nice. Fixing the issue causing rat catches to be dropped a little too frequently, also tuning to reduce the distance for additional defenders to cause catch and knockouts. Based on player feedback and play testing, we found that rat catches specifically were being dropped too much on both competitive and simulation game styles. These changes will significantly increase the chances of successful rat catches when throwing to receivers with a step or two of separation on the coverage and provide better balance versus man coverage. That's really nice to see. I really didn't notice it, but if people were noticing it, obviously you got to fix it. Rat catches should be some of the easier stuff to come down with. If anything, they should probably be fixing possession catches, because some of those catches that those guys make are insane. And then also fix the issue allowing pass rushers to disengage for quick pressure after a defensive line crash. Adjustment in formations like 3-4 bear and 3-4 cub. Alright, updated the quarterback slide and quarterback dive mechanic for easy use. Double tap X/square to slide, hold X/square to dive. So that makes much more sense, because before it was tap to dive and double tap to slide, and sometimes it wouldn't count the double tap, so you would just dive and fumble, and that was so frustrating. So this is really nice. I don't really want to read the dev note there because that just makes sense to me. So now it is just a tap X to slide and hold X to dive and square on PS4, obviously. Tuning to reduce inaccurate passes caused by pressure. Pressure inaccurates have been always a thing that's happened in Madden, and they need to tune it down a little more. Believe it or not, you can actually make throws while under pressure. And then tuning to decrease average yards per carry on outside zone and stretch running plays on competitive, all pro and all Madden. So that's interesting right there. That's pretty interesting. I haven't noticed that stretch is too OP this year. I don't know why they would reduce the average yards per carry on that. Interesting. Fix an issue preventing AI edge rush animations from triggering in certain alignments. Alright. Fix an issue causing frequent roughing the kicker penalties on field goal safe mode defensive play. Fix an issue causing the ball to sometimes launch across the field after a hit take versus the receiver on certain catch animations. Alright, tuning to the steering on the truck move for the bruiser ball carrier archetype to reduce the fast oversteer. That was beginning to use as an exploit, and I've seen Mike Mack talk about this one, where like tight ends or running backs had the bruiser ability, and you threw it to them out the backfield. If you immediately trucked, they just got like a boost of speed, and it was super OP, so they fixed that. I mean, that's good and bad. It wasn't like game breaking, but it was pretty OP, so I'm not mad that they fixed it, but I mean, they could have left it in and it wouldn't have made a huge difference. Fixed an issue causing fullbacks and tight ends to appropriately swap positions via an audible to certain formations, so that's pretty interesting. Now that you can actually switch formations a lot more when actually in the audible. Fixed an issue allowing wide receivers to sub into halfback position by audibling across formations within the same personal grouping. Alright. And then Madden Ultimate Team update. So that was all the gameplay updates. Let's get into Madden Ultimate Team. Condensed individual training point reward screens to one combined reward screen. So that's good, like it is with the coins. Now it's just one screen for training. Remedied an issue where users had to open fantasy packs twice. That's also good. Was a little annoying. And updated the art on the item compare screen. So it looks like the compare screen finally got fixed. So no super huge updates when it comes to Ultimate Team, but it is what it is. Some nice stuff there. Franchise updates, face of the franchise updates, general stability improvements, franchise updates, general stability improvements, and fixed an issue causing users to crash when making their selection during the draft in multi-user leagues. Obviously, it's always good to just fix glitches like that where you're crashing out of the game and stuff. And then we got the yard updates, just stability improvements, on too big. We got Superstar KO updates, new mode, the endless run, compete to set the highest win streak in Superstar KO history, play until you lose, and then you see how much you match up against the greatest KO players in our new global leaderboard for endless run. So that's super dope. There's a global leaderboard, and there's just a game mode where you play until you lose. So that's super dope with Superstar KO. Really nice that they're doing that. And then Cowboys home pants now less green to make the changes they made on field this year to the color of their C-form pants for presentation updates. Mouthpieces are now enabled throughout the game. We took extra time to ensure we covered all the bases and it would work everywhere correctly. As a long-standing community request, we are happy to announce these are usable and fully functioning throughout the whole game. So we got mouthpieces now. That's pretty dope. I mean, there's nothing like insanely crazy, but it's just cool to have. It's exciting that we got mouthpieces. That's all you really gotta say. But yeah, guys, that was the November title update. It was a majority gameplay issues that they were fixing, just glitches and stuff that was a little bit OP. And then when it came to like the actual game modes, they didn't fix too much. With Madden fixing the compare screens, nice. Obviously, adding mouthpieces is dope. The new Superstar KO game mode is really nice, but I would say this was a pretty dang good title update. Obviously, it's causing a lot of crashing with Madden. Currently, at this point, I am recording this video before I am recording the Series 3 video going over all these stuff. This video will just be out after. But right now, I am reinstalling Madden so I can actually get into Ultimate Team. It's really frustrating, so I gotta wait for that to finish up to go ahead and get into Ultimate Team. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.